Hello everyone, I am going to explain question number 18, 19 and 20 from exercise 1.3 of class 10th. Now in these three questions we are going to understand the Vedic method to find out cube root of a number. So the first step is to form the pair of the given number from units place, and when you will form the pair, three numbers together you have to take because we are going to find out the cube root. So while this we will obtain 187 as the first pair, 665 as the second pair, and 22 because we need three numbers, but here only two numbers are there, so two numbers are in the third pair. Now when you will write down these numbers in the table, you have to see from the front what is the first pair. So from front the first pair is 22. So you have to think a number whose cube is either 22 or just less than 22. So students, is going to be 2 because 3 cube is 27, which is more than 22. So the first selected number is 2. So write here minus 2 cube because we have to subtract here. And the first selected number is 2. So write here also 2. So minus 2 cube is 8. So 2 minus 8 is 14. Now after doing this process, these digits will one by one will come down in each step. So after 22, after first pair, the first digit which we are obtaining is 6. So 6 will come down. So it's going to be 146. Now here student, this 3 will come in front and this 2 as it is, and 2's power you have to reduce. Here power was 3. Now it's going to be 2. So first find out the product of 3 into 2 square. Whatever answer will come, according to that we will select what number will come here. So when we do 3 into 2 square, we will get 3 into 4. So 3 into 4 is 12. Now we have to think that by what number we should multiply 12 so that either the answer is exactly 146 or just less than 146. So you can see that we can take more digits also here, but only till one digit you can, up to one digit you can reach. So maximum one digit number is 9. So you can reach up to 9 only. You can't take 10, 11, 12 like this. That's why 12 multiplied by 9 is 108. So the selected number is 9. So write here 9 and here also 9. So when you will multiply, I already mentioned that here we obtain 108. So write here 108, subtract it. So when we have done this process, when we subtract, we obtain 38. Here student, we wrote 6. Now it's turn of this 6. So write here 6. So after copying it down, we obtain 386 completely. So in this side, this 3 as it is, and you have to reduce the power of 2. Here power of 2 is 2. So when you will reduce here, the power of 2 is going to be 1. And in this side, you have to increase the power. Here power of 9 is 1. So when you will increase the power, next power is going to be 2. So you have to multiply them. So 3 into 2 into 9 square. 3 2 is 6. 9 square is 81. Multiply them, you will get 486. Right here 486. And students, when you will subtract, you are getting negative answer. And here negative answer should not come. If you are obtaining the negative answer after subtraction, means you have to reduce the number which you selected in the previous steps. So here we not selected any number, here we selected the number. So this 9 you have to reduce. So 1 less than 9 is 8. Means instead of 9 we should select 8. So right here, now from this step onwards we have to do again. So restart it. So here just write down improved step. Means these two steps we are going to improve. So this 3 into 2 square as it is, and instead of 9 reduce it. So it's going to be 8. So multiply them. So you will, when we will see in the rough, I multiplied here 3 into 2 square into 8. You will get 12 into 8 is 96. Right here 96. Subtracted, you will get 506. Now from where I got 146? Because from this step onwards we are improving. So this 146 will come here as it is. Now subtract it. So it's going to be 50. Now because in this step we wrote this 6 here. So we here also same 6. Now it's turn of this 6 again. So write here 6. So it's going to be 506. Now in this side, I already mentioned you have to reduce the power and you have to increase the power. Now 3 into 2 into 8 square, just see 3 into 2 into 8 square will obtain 384. So write here 384, subtract it. So this here we got positive answer. Same here, we had done, but we obtained negative answer. That's why we reduced here. But here we obtained positive answer, means you not have to reduce it. Now you just after 6 what digit is there? Just write here. We'll see after 6 what we have here, 5. So write here also 5. So overall it is going to be 1225. So the power of 2 is reached up to the minimum power. So 3 and 2 will remove, and here you have to increase the power of 8. So first power was 1, then 2, now it's going to be 3. So up to maximum 3 only you can increase. Then you have to start to reduce the power. So 8 cube is 512. Subtract it, you will get 713. Now you have to copy a number from top. So in previous step you copied 5. So we will see after 5 which digit is there. So after 5 we have 1. So just write down here 1. Now here student, this 3 will come in front because we reached up to the maximum power. So in next step we are going to select a number. But before that there is a change. This 3 will come in front, and in the bracket first selected number and then second selected number. So which digit we selected in first step? In first step we selected 2, and in second step first we selected 9 but we reduced it to 8. So the second selected number is 8, not 9. So it's 28. So that's why here 28, and then here you have to decrease the power. So first power was 3, now it's going to be 2. Now this number we have to think that how we obtained here. First find out the product of 3 into 28 square. So just see, if I had done 3 into 28 square is 2352. So right here, now you have to think that 2352 should be multiplied by which number, so that the answer is either 7131 or just less than that. So when you will think like this, you will obtain 3. So the selected number is 3. So write this 3 here also, and in the answer also write here 3. So find out the product of it, which we obtained as 7056. Write here 7056, subtract it. Now after 1, we see which digit we have. So after 1 we have 8. So write here 8, so it's 758. Now here you have to reduce the power, first 3 then 2, now it's going to be power 1, and here you have to increase the power. Here power is 1, now it's going to be 2. Multiply them. When you will multiply, you will get 756. Subtract it, you will obtain 2. Now in this step you copied 8. Now just see after 8 which digit you have. After 8 which digit we have? 7. So 7 will come down. So here 7 came. So 27. Now here you have to increase the power, and since 28 power got reduced to the minimum. Minimum is up to 1 only you have to come. So they both 3 and 28 will remove, and here you have to increase the power. So it's going to be 3 to the power 3, that is 27. So 27 minus 27 is 0. Now after 7 there is no digit, means this cube root process is completed, and we obtain the answer is 283. That's why the cube root of given number is 283. Now the next question, question number 19. In this also make the pair of 3 numbers from units place. Now the first pair is 8. So we know that 2's cube is 8. So first selected number is 2. And then 2 cube is 8. Subtract it. Now write here 6. And in this side, this 3 will come in front. And then power of 2 you have to reduce. So power of 2 is going to be 2. Now first find out the product of 3 into 2 square. Then we will see which number we have to select. So 3 into 2 square is 3 into 4 is 12. Now we have to think that this 12 should be multiplied by which number, so that the answer should be either 6 or less than 6. So students, it's going to be 0, because you know that if you will take 1, then also it's going to be more than 6. So you just take 0. So 12 zeros are 0. So the selected number is 0. So right here also 0. The product of these numbers is 0. So 6 minus 0 is 6. Now after 6, which digit will copy it down? 1. So right here 1. So it's going to be 61. Now in this side, this 3 as it is. Power of 2 is going to reduce, and power of 0 is going to increase. So, but you know that any number multiplied by 0 is 0. So product is going to be 0. Now 61 minus 0 is again 61. Here we copied 1. After 1, which digit we have? 5. So 5 will come down. So it's 615. And here power of 2 is reached up to the minimum. So this 3 and 2 will remove, and here power of 0 will increase. So first power 1, then power 2, now power 3. And you know 0 cube is 0 again. subtract them, we will get 650. And after 5, which digit is there? 1, so write here 1. Now in this side, this 3, because we reached up to the maximum power, so you have to start to reduce it. For that, first this 3 will come in front, and then here the first selected number, that was 2, and the second selected number, that is 0, so it's going to be 20, and power is going to reduce, power is 3, so it's going to be 2. So first find out 2 into 20 square, how much is the answer, then according to that we will select here the number. So 3 into 20 square is 3 into 400 multiplied, you will get 1200. So you have to think that 1200 should be multiplied by which number, so that the product is either 6151 or little bit less than it. So when you will think, automatically 5 will come the answer. So it's going to be, when we multiply them, we will get 6000. So the selected number is 5. Write this 5 in answer also, and multiply the product just right here. Subtract it, you will get 151. Here we copied 1, so we will see after 1 which digit we have. 2. So write here 2. So it's overall 1512. Now here you have to reduce the power. First power is 2, now power is going to be 1. And here you have to increase the power. So power of 5 is going to increase, that is square. So multiply them. It is 3 into 20 into 5 square. You will obtain 1500 right here. 12 will come down, and after 2 you can see its 5 is there. So it's 125. Now 5 cube. Because 5 square is there, so its power is going to increase, and here we reached up to the minimum power. That's why 3 and 20 will remove, and here you have to increase the power, so 5 cube, and 5 cube you know 125, so subtract them, we will get 0 0. So we copied the 5. Now after 5 which digit is there? There is no digit, means the cube root process is completed, and the selected answer digits were 205. That's why the cube root of given question is 205. Now we will do the last question of the exercise. Here we have to form the pair from the back. Make the pair of 3 numbers together. From front, the first pair is 660. So you have to think a number whose cube is either 660 or just less than that. So that will give you answer 8. So 8 cube is 512. Write the selected answer here also. Subtract them, you will obtain 148. And now after doing the first step process, whatever be the next digits, they will come one by one to the each step. So here the first number after first pair is 7, so 7 will come down. So overall it is going to be 1487. Now here in this side, this 3 will come in front, and 8 power you have to reduce. So here power is 3, so it's going to be power 2. And here you have to select a number. Before that we will see what's the product of 3 into 8 square. So 3 into 8 square is 3 into 64, because 8 square is 64, multiply them, you will get 192. So you have to think that 192 should be multiplied by which number, so that the answer is either 1487 exactly or just less than it. So that will give you the 7 answer, because the product is 1344, which is less. So that's why write here 7. Here also 7. And then subtract it, that will give you 143. Now we copied here 7. After 7 again 7 is there, so write here 7. So overall it is going to be 1437. And in this side, here we are reducing the power of 8. So power is 2, now it is going to be 1, and here you have to increase the power, so it is going to be 7 square. Find out the product. So when you find the product here, this 3 into 8 as it is, and 7 square is 49. 3 into 8 is 24. 24 into 49 will give you 1176 right here. Subtract it, you will get positive answer, means you not have to reduce. Now here write the next number. After 7 which number we have? 6. So write here 6. So it's overall 2660. Here we reached up to the minimum power of 8. So 3 and 8 will remove automatically, and here you have to increase the power of 7, that is 3. 7 cube is 343. Subtract them, you will get 2273. And after 6, the C which number you have? 3. So write here 3. Then here students, since we reached up to the maximum power of 7, so you have to start to decrease the power. So first write here 3, and here first selected number, that is 8, the second selected number, that is 7. So first selected number and second selected number is going to be 87. So here power is 3, so it's going to decrease, that is 2. So 87 square. First find out the product, and then we will see which digit will come here. So 3 into 87 square that is 7569. Multiply them, that will give you 22,707. Now we have to think that it should be multiplied by which number, so that answer should be 22,733. That will give you answer 1, because if you multiply by 2 then also is going to be more. So multiplied by 1, and you know any number multiplied by 1 is same number. That's why same answer will come here. Subtract them, you will get 26. Now just see what number we have after 3, 1. So write this 1 here, so it's going to be 260. Now here student, the power is going to reduce. Here power is 3, then 2, now it's going to be power 1, and 1's power is going to increase. So 1 power increase to 2. So multiply them. When you will multiply, you will obtain 260. Subtract it, you will get here 0. Now after 1 we copied 1, after 1 what we have? 1 again. So write here 1. Now here you have to, you can see that you reached up to the minimum power. So 3 and 87 will remove, and 1 power you have to increase. Here power is 2, so it's going to be 3. So 1 cube is 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0. Now you can see that all digits is copied down, means the cube root method is completed. So the numbers which we selected here is 871. So the cube root of given number is 871. Hence the 3 questions is completed, and this exercise also. I hope the cube root method of Vedic method, it might be clear to you, and if you have any suggestion or any doubt, you can write in the comment, so that we can clear your doubts as well as we can improve our method of teaching. Thank you.